Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to this week's angel message. I'm Rachel Skoltok. I'm an angel medium, and I'm bringing through a divine message for you today. Honestly, it came with so much white light and such a strong pull that I'm using 2 Archangel Michael decks this week for you. So Archangel Michael is still with us strongly. If you didn't see Friday's message, go over and take a look at that. And I'm hearing a lot of messages from Archangel Michael about, number one, making sure that you're looking after your energy and following your gut feelings and those signs and messages that are coming through. Gut feelings don't get enough attention, he's saying. And your gut feelings are not only leading you towards what is most important to you, there's a sense of urgency about this message today, that you're being guided. It's like you're being guided through one specific path. And Archangel Michael's keeping you safe and protected as you move through that path. But your end of the bargain is that you listen to the guidance, that you protect your energies and your whatever's important to you, protect it energetically, physically, psychically, mentally, emotionally, financially, and that you trust. You trust the signs when you see them. You trust those gut feelings when they come up, because they're really super important. So let's pull a card for you, because I'm a channel for the angels, and I don't often sort of on these videos use my channeling as strongly as I can, because, well, I just use it as a card reading and I let the angels speak through the cards. But today it feels very strongly. Wow. Okay. Goodness me. All right. So number one, all right, there's a situation in your life that you need to pay attention to right now. You've been getting the feelings, the repeated thoughts, the signs, the messages for a while, and often they'll come through your thinking. You'll just keep having that, or you'll have these sort of disconnected thoughts that suddenly say, it's time to go. It's time to leave. It's time to make a change. I've had enough of this. You ever find yourself saying or thinking something like that and it feels totally spontaneous? That's a message from your angels. It's not connected to another thought. It just drops in like, I've had enough. I'm going. Pay attention to that. Don't squish it down. Don't push it away, because the feelings that you're getting, when those feelings and thoughts and the knowing rises up, what we tend to do is squish them down. It's like, it's inconvenient, right? It's a feeling of going, well, I can't do that now. I'm too busy. I haven't got the money. I haven't got the time. And it's so inconvenient. What are people going to say? They're not going to forgive me if I leave. And all of these thoughts come piling in. And that's called second guessing. It's when your ego comes up with all of the rationale, all of the reasons why you shouldn't follow your intuition. And we've all had that. It doesn't matter whether you're a trained psychic, whether you are naturally a medium, or whether you're just an ordinary everyday person who's just got that intuitive, empathic, or whatever it is. The way that the universe speaks to us is universal. Everybody's got it, just not everybody listens to it. And some people use it for the good, and some people use it to trick and con people. So we've really, really got to be on our game with our intuition at the moment, and moving forward. So what happens when you squish those messages and you push them away is that they get stronger. And then we start going to the doctor and asking for antidepressants, or we go, why is my stomach hurting? Or why am I getting these headaches? Or why is my shoulders up near my ears? Because your body is responding to these, it's giving you the message. Your body is the vessel and you're not listening to it. And so the toxic energy is slipping in. There are cracks in your spiritual armor that are coming through. And that's why Archangel Michael's so loud right now, because he's saying to you, I'm here to help you, not only to know what the message is, to protect your energy, to seal up your armor, but I'm also going to guide you on those next steps. I'm not going to leave you alone to navigate how to find your way out, what the next step is after that, to how to manage saying goodbye, whatever it is that you're doing. So for everybody, it'll be something different. So this card is explore your options. It shows Archangel Michael coming forward on the white horse. He's a unicorn, and he's like, I'm here to help you to see, understand, and realize the signs, the messages, what life is asking you to do right now, what the changes that you're supposed to make. And with that, I will show you the path. I will magnify the guidance so that it'll be like a breadcrumb trail, right? Of going, this is my next step. This is my next step. A lot of people don't realize about the angels is that they think that they give us the whole map, and they don't, which is scary, right? Because we go, okay, I know I've got to leave. Then what? Well, then the next step will come. But sometimes you'll know what you want to do next. But sometimes we've got to walk in trust, and not just trusting our body and our intuitive and our gut feelings, trusting the messages, trusting in the universe, trusting in the divine angels who are going to help you through. I get a lot of this in my course, Angel Communication. A lot of people right at the beginning of the course are going, yeah, but when I get this done, what am I going to do after that? And how am I going, they're only in module 1, but they're asking about module 5. It's like, it's okay. It's unfolding. It's unfolding. You can't rush. You can't run out into the garden and pull all the petals off of a rosebud to make it open. You'll break it. It's got to do it in divine timing. So Archangel Michael is saying, it's time for you to face the truth and explore your options moving forward. And as a co-creator, a divine being in a physical body, that's you. You have the power to do things that the angels can't do for you. It's research, right? Look up what it is that you want to do. Pray, manifest, visualize. Keep giving those instructions to the angels, but also be listening to Archangel Michael and your guardian angels who they know how to guide you out of this in the most peaceful possible way, the drama-free way. And the trouble is if you're listening to fear, or you're listening to your negative self, your ego, or you're listening to other people's opinions, you're going to miss the signs. You're going to ignore them. You're going to override them. And so you might be halfway, you might be on that journey of having been not listening for a while. And remember, I did the show me prayer last week. Look up last week's reading for that. Show me what I need to see. So what we're seeing from this is that the truth is continually to be revealed to you. Continually, I can't say it, to be revealed to you. So that means keeping your intuition sharp, your ears and eyes open, listening to those gut feelings, because if you look back on your life, there's probably things that happened that you wish hadn't, right? We've all got that. They're lessons. Thank you. We'll take the wisdom and we'll move on. But when we don't treat them as lessons, we don't look back with the eyes of truth. We look back with fear and judgment. Look back with the eyes of truth and go, okay, what did I not see? What was I not looking at then? Why was I not trusting my gut? Now, that's not judgment. I'm not trying to make you feel bad. I've got things that I wish I hadn't done, but I can look back and go, well, I put that person on a pedestal, and so I totally ignored the red flags, or I thought that person had my best interest in mind, or so I ignored the red flags. But I'm not going to do that anymore. When I get that icky feeling come up, I'm going to not go, or I'm going to walk out. Whatever it is, there are lessons being shown to you, and sometimes they're painful, so we want to hide from them. We want to push them away. But the angels, Archangel Michael in particular, is saying, it's okay. You need to see the truth. Remember, it gets louder and louder and louder until it becomes what I call the cosmic kick in the butt, where we're like, oh, I had to be really hit between the eyes to see it, right? That's okay. The angels there's still hope. There's still joy in your future. The angels are still with you. They're not judging you. Now, this card also came out from the other deck, which is sort of like Archangel Uriel and Archangel Michael working together. You probably heard me speak about Uriel before. I have a whole list of 17 archangels, their colors, their roles, what to pray to them about, their signs. It's free on my website. You can go over and get it. I'll drop the link. And And you just sign up and it lands in your inbox. So Archangel Uriel is the angel, helps us to ground, gives us brilliant ideas, really helps to turn up the volume on your guidance. Working with Archangel Michael, who's loud anyway. So number 35, trust the guidance you're receiving. Archangel Uriel is going to bless you with a brilliant idea, or maybe you already have. What brilliant ideas have you got? Write them down, start acting on them, don't wait. And Archangel Uriel is working with Archangel Michael to clear away the fears, the worries, the mental, emotional clutter. And this is the piece that you need to know, is that if you're intuitive, you're sensitive. You're sensitive to energy, you're sensitive to angels, you're sensitive to emotions, you're sensitive when someone treats you badly, sensitive to certain foods and drink, you're sensitive. It means you've got heightened awareness. That's what it means. It's just another word for heightened awareness. Brilliant. It means that you're more intuitive than many other people. So everyone's got intuition. But what happens to that intuition is that it gets cluttered with other people's energy, particularly if you're not listening to your gut. If you're spending time in situations, locations, with people, even online, of stuff that's icky, negative, fear-based, judgmental, or maybe you've had a wave of negative energy coming your way from other people lately, that energy gets lodged all in your energetic field, in your psychic channels, in your chakras, and it starts to act like radio static. You know, when you get between radio stations in your car radio and it's like you can hear a little bit, but then it goes off and it doesn't make any sense. That's what happens to your intuition when you have fear energy stuck in your energetic field, your energetic system, which is your chakras. They're the organs of your energetic body, and they matter. They matter, especially if you're a particularly heightened awareness person. So clearing out that stuff on a regular basis, why I do my monthly angel attunements and activations. They are for light workers and sensitives, intuitives, people who are heightened awareness people, to come and clear out on a deep energetic level. And the angels are amazing for that. Amazing. You can feel it happening. And you'll also notice you're much more intuitive, aware, psychic, sensitive in a good way when you finished one of those sessions, because people see the angels, they see colors, because you've had like this sort of chimney sweep thing happening, right, where they clean out everything and take it to the light. So imagine this: Archangel Michael working on your energies, Archangel Uriel working on your energies and dropping in. Once you've cleared it, those ideas can come into your awareness, into your brain, into your mind. You can see them, feel them, hear them, know them, and you know what to do. So this is what they're saying, is you've really got to be honest with yourself. Look at the signs, how they're appearing to you. Everyone's signs are unique. A lot of people say to me, oh, I don't get signs like you get signs. No, because you are your own unique channel. The angels are talking to you through what you understand. Some things will be in common. We'll all get feathers. We'll all get the orbs and the rainbows. So trust the guidance you're receiving. And to make that guidance stronger, you need to clear and protect your energy. That, I'm not kidding. That makes all the difference. And especially if at the moment you're going to a job or in a relationship, or you have to do something that is icky, that you are ready to leave or you wish you could leave, you've got to look after your energies in that situation, because that stuff is soul destroying. It will drain the life force out of you. Toxic energy doesn't get enough credit, if you like, if that's the right word, for how it damages us mentally, emotionally, physically, our health, our well-being, our hope, our dreams. It corrodes and destroys, right? That's why you've got to get out of abusive situations. So here the angels are really telling you clearly, you've got to listen to your gut feelings. You've got to know the red flags. You've got to make a plan. And we are here to help you with that. But first, clear and protect, because clear out so it gets louder, protect so not so much negative stuff can come in. That makes all the difference. And so then we've got be the real you. So this is the outcome of you doing all of this work, is that you are the more authentic you. Have you ever looked at your life and gone, what am I doing? Why am I here? This doesn't feel right. How did I end up here? This isn't me. I had lots of those moments. 3 years ago, I moved across Australia interstate. And while I was living in the place I was living before I left, I had lots of those moments like, how did I end up here? How did I end up with all of this going on? And I healed it by leaving. I healed it by leaving. And there were tendrils, trying to suck you back, trying to grab on and undermine my light when I moved. And so, that was work, seeing and chopping away those tendrils. So your greatest power comes from being the true you. That's when things fall into place financially, emotionally, your relationships, your self-love, your physical health. Things fall into place when you trust the whole you, not just what your brain tells you, what your intuition is telling you. When you're looking after your whole body, your physical and your energetic, it all falls into place. In fact, when it's happening in the energetic, it can happen in the physical, right? We think it's the other way around. You clear up those chakras, you look after your energy. That then leads to just clarity about everything. And then your body follows and your life follows after that. So don't let anyone sway you from being the true you. Don't let anyone tell you that who you are isn't enough. Whether they do that subtly, right? People are very clever at undermining and then going, oh, I never said anything, but it was just the way you said it. Don't let anyone sway you from what you want to do, being the true you. It's time. I shared this in my last attunement, is if you don't hold on to your power, someone else will. If you don't control your energy and your power, someone else will. And that's not your purpose. And that's not why you're here. All right, my lovelies, this is your reading for this week, Archangel Michael. I see it all turning out amazingly for you. Look at that radiant aura, shining your light, being who you really are, and speaking your whole truth. I have an event this week called Master and Protect Your Energy. It's always divinely timed, these events. I planned them. This one I planned way back in November. So come and learn how to harness your energy, how to protect your energy, working with the major archangels who work with protection specifically. You'll learn a lot in this session. I'm going to give you ritual and a couple of techniques that you've never heard of that are really going to help you to empower you over your aura and your intuition. And you're gonna have a protection, and then I'm going to guide you through a deep clearing and protection of your energy. There's still time to book in. It's this Friday Australian time. That will be Thursday evening in the US and the Northern Hemisphere. So lifetime access to the replay. If you can't make it live, or even if you can, you'll have that replay forever on my course platform. All right, beautiful. Go grab the link. I'll put the link in as well about the list of archangels, and let me know how this reading resonated for you today. Take care, and I'll see you next week.